African Mr. Joe is the one on the mic this very moment to express how he feels about all this extortion from the masses. Of course, the extortion is too much. Many people are crying, and he came out this very moment to call on the management of AGPGN to address this issue of extortion. It's getting out of hand. People are suffering from their NGOs. It's very necessary for you to listen to what he's saying regarding extortion. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like and share this video. Ensure you share it so that it will reach to the management of all Grant Pressure Group. Thank you for joining us. Good News Live update.
My name is African Mr. Joe, and I want to use this medium to raise this concern to the management of the UAAG.
Welcome to Good News Live update.
No doubt we appreciate the efforts of the UAAG officials or the perceived UAAG officials, and we are believing God that in no distant time that all our expectations will get to us and there will be a major breakthrough in the grant community.
Amen.
Regardless, I think it's important I raise this concern concerning the issue of the 2 million naira that was demanded by my very Reverend Ngwaya Chuku. I'm really getting reports from different corners, different NGOs already using the medium to extort people as usual. Now imagine an NGO that has about 1,000 cluster heads asking each of them to pay 5,000 naira. 5,000 naira per head times 1,000 clusters is 5 million naira an NGO is making from 1,000 cluster heads. Yet, what is needed is just 2 million naira. How about the NGOs that have tens of thousands of clusters? How about the NGOs that have 3,000 clusters, 5,000 cluster heads? And this has become the evil, or one of the evils in the grant community. That NGOs are not interested in anything that has to do with the less privileged persons. All they are after is milking masses at any slight given opportunity. This is one of the problems experienced in the time of Theobarth. And Theobarth was so careless, so, I don't know the right adjective to use, so unconcerned. They don't even care about what the ordinary masses, the cluster heads were investing. There was no sense of rules made by grant handlers to curtail the excesses of the NGOs against their followers, their subjects, their cluster owners, basically. And that is because these grant handlers are all thieves, and they were benefiting from the proceeds or a fraction of what these NGOs get from cluster heads, from us, from coordinators. I want to believe that the UAAG is different. I want to believe that the management of the UAAG is not like Theobarth. I want to believe that UAAG is completely out of the game in the whole of the things we have seen grant handlers do in the past few years. And as such, I want to solicit that the UAAG management should find a way to curtail the excesses of these NGOs against the bundle holders. If 2 million naira was demanded, then I think it should be pushed to the NGOs Like I said in my write-up earlier on today, if one NGO, if we have 100 NGOs donating or contributing just 20,000 naira each, the money will be raised immediately. So the UAG management has to find a way to control this wickedness, this menace of these NGOs in grant community. And the next thing they use reverse psychology on you, or they begin to give you emotional blackmail. If you don't pay this money, you're on your own. It's very wrong. To the best of my knowledge, I know there are over 5,000 NGOs and cooperatives registered for UAAG. Nothing stops the management of UAAG to tell the subscribers to contribute at least 5,000 naira each for something that came up, and strictly warning them not to put it anything in the heads of the what do you call it, the cluster owners or the bundle holders. With the high level complexity and complications of things as they are now seeming in the grant community, even in respect with the UAAG, I think it's imperative that the UAAG management puts some form of policing among us. There should be some people with the sole responsibility of enforcement of the rules and regulations of the UAAG to stand as watchdogs to monitor the excesses of the said NGOs. Because if you do not do it, the NGOs will continue to make the masses waiting patiently till the D-Day is one thing. And because of the waiting, you have to keep paying is another thing, another pains. So I think I'm standing in the capacity as a subscriber under an NGO to speak my mind and the mind of so many bundle holders, so many ordinary persons who are believers and subscribers of the UAAG. So say what I'm saying, because it's getting out of hands. We fought ourselves a lot in a time of Theobarth. It will not be good. We begin to fight ourselves again, or begin to rant unnecessarily. So please, I am begging, because this clear call for the raising of 2 million naira is what some NGOs, some persons are now taking advantage of. It's not good. It's not good. Eh? I don't know. It's not good. So please, I am not commanding, I'm not putting it to anybody, but I am only soliciting that the management of the UAAG looks into this, because it's becoming too much and it's getting out of hands. Please, wherever you're hearing this voice note, help me spread this voice note. Please, let it get to the management of UAAG officially. Please, I'm not doing this to look for fame or for anything. This is the first time I'm doing a voice note and asking people to help me share it. If we do not stop this nonsense, it will continue. While waiting patiently and believing God and believing in UAAG, let us stop putting pains on in the mind of the masses. How can you expect somebody that has 10 clusters in an NGO, for instance, to begin to pay 5,000 naira times 10? That is 50,000 naira. From where? So please, I am begging. I just have to do this voice tone for a particular purpose, so that it will go wide and it will be taken much more seriously. Thank you. My name is African Mr. Joe.
Thank you, African Mr. Joe, for your concern. In fact, the extortion issue is a very big issue in grant community that nobody should undermine. People are cashing out, rendering other people homeless. All grant pressure groups should do something about this. Thank you.